We've got a great show. Boopity 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 boo. I don't do that. I never say boopity boo.
Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
Fuck Roadhead, have you ever beaten your meat while driving?
Oh God, they try to drown me in that hole. I cannot see. A nigga, goddamn.
Why is it people care about your opinion so much? Is that weird to you that people freak out about your opinions?
No, they believe I have a lot of followers, this and that, but this is my opinion. What are you gonna do? Beat me up?
No,
I don't
stop.
think so.
No, it's not.
I said knock it off or we're going home.
I accidentally said how I really feel about stuff, and I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that.
You can do that here.
I didn't know you're supposed to like speak from the, you weren't supposed to speak from the heart when you got an interview, so I made that mistake and I actually spoke from the heart, and then a lot of people say, he seems kind of cocky, he seems kind of arrogant because I'll be mad because so many people diss me.
But have you ever had anybody genuinely care about you?
So, you know, I just apologize to everybody for, you know, keeping it so real.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Is that clear?
Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't sell out.
Welcome back to another shit show. I can't say I'm happy to be here, but I do have an erection.
What the fuck did you expect?
Dumb. To go stupid.
God damn, all right, I'm gonna get everybody what they want, including myself. Let me just think for a second. Let me just work something out here, and then well,
What's he doing?
just shut up and let him work.
Oh yeah, make fun of me because I'm dumb. I don't have to know what carcinogen is to know it's yummy.
I know. A dat dat dat. A dat dat. A dat dat dat.
Now, many of you are wondering, what the fuck are you wearing? What the hell are you doing?
You know, this fluid, like 3-act structure, all stuff that's predictable.
What even is this?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't get it. Well, you wouldn't, because you haven't been around long enough. But for those OG subscribers of this channel, for those of you who have been around the Darth News block once or twice, you'll know that I wear many masks on this show. I wear so many masks. Racist masks, misogynistic, misogynistic masks. I wear masks that are just filled with Jew hatred. You know, I wear so many Jew-hating masks. And I don't even hate Jews, you know? I hate Israel. There's a big fucking difference between Jews and Israel.
Why? Come on.
I can't. Israel has nothing to do with Judaism, even though I do hold personal issues with the whole Jesus Christ is burning in hell in a pool of pig shit. I think those are the words. Basically, Jews believe that Jesus Christ is in hell. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're a Jew, correct me.
We must shut him down.
Fuck you, motherfucker. I once again beat your ass.
Oh yeah, I got a new facelift. I went for the full facelift, and I think they did a really good job.
I've been a fool, but I've been that dude. You know what I mean? I've been that dude, and I'm just trying to keep it cool. Laid back, you know what I'm saying? Laid back like Pat Sajak. I spun the wheel of fortune. You know what I'm saying? I got a bitch, she's gorgeous. I'm trying to make it to the Forbes list. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling on my porch, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Heroin isn't what it used to be. And if it were what it used to be, I would be wearing my Mexican mask all the time.
What's the point of all this? What are you trying to say?
Well, what I'm trying to say is I wear all these masks so you never know who or what is real. Who is in me? Just me. I mean, I am real, but how real am I being? How much of it is sarcasm? How much of it is just blowing chili peppers out my ass? And how much of it is truth? How much of it is genuine racism and hatred for Jews?
Jew hatred. It sounds awful.
I just want to know, how much of this act is you just being a dumb, cringy asshole with a camera and a mask on the internet, being racist and homophobic and anti-Semitic for no reason, you know?
And the term they came up with was anti-Semitism.
Unprovoked racism and hatred for people. How much of that is just, you know, for show, and how much of it is serious? Like, when are you being serious?
Like, if murder was legal, I might have killed a few people. I don't know. I'd love to think, oh, I would never do that. But we really need the law against murder. For one simple reason. The law against murder is the #1 thing preventing murder.
Are you being serious? How much of it is being, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you actually racist? Am I racist?
For sure, 100%, yeah. 100%.
And I'm not joking or being dramatic in the slightest.
If you want me to be serious, I gotta put on my serious face.
I don't got no friends.
That's better. So now that you're looking at my real face, my only face, I was born this way. I was born this way. Lady Gaga. But none of that shit matters.
Bro, do y'all ever, like, come to the realization that, everything in life comes to an end anyways, and nothing really matters? Like, in 246 years, no one's gonna remember me, no one's gonna remember you, no one's gonna remember your pet dog, no one's gonna remember your grandma. Unless you, like, invent something or become the president, then maybe you'll get remembered in 246 years, but then even if you think about it, like, even presidents 200 years ago, nobody even talks about them. So at the end of the day, bro, nothing really matters. So you may as well do what you want to do, bro. Stop letting the opinions of other people affect your life, because at the end of the day, it is your life.
Because now I got the serious face on. Okay? My only face. It's attached. It's my real skin. It's my real skin. But that doesn't matter.
Ouch! Carly Beth, what is it? The mask. It won't come off. Really? Can't get it off? It's like it's stuck to my skin.
Well, it's gonna sound pretty dumb if we have to call the fire department to come get you.
Shut up and help me!
You really are stuck, aren't you?
Oh, please be very gentle. It really hurts. Maybe we can cut it off, like with scissors or a knife.
No. That's too dangerous.
I don't care, Sabrina. I'm freaking out here.
Look. One more try, and then we'll ask my mom to help cut it off.
Okay.
There must be a place I can reach down and...
Oh. What's the matter?
There's no bottom to this mask. There's no line in between the mask and your skin. There's no place I can reach my hand in.
That's crazy. That's just crazy.
Okay, because the point is, now I'm serious. There's no more fucking jokes. So sit down and just hear what I have to say, if you care at all. Care about what? What are you even talking about? Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? So if you care enough to find out, then just sit down and let me talk, because this is not one of those news videos. This is a yapathon. That's all I do is yap. But we're serious. We're being serious right now.
This took me a long time to realize, and I still do it. But I've spent most of my life living in a fantasy world. And as hard as that is to admit, like, most of my life, I've lived in here thinking about a fantasy that I don't have. So I'll give you an example. You always see, like, the tiny houses on, you know, the YouTube or wherever it is. And it's all bullshit. It's all a lie. It's all a fantasy lie that we lay in bed and we think about to ignore our own circumstances. And now, maybe it's trauma, maybe it's just life circumstances, but I've realized that I haven't really experienced much in my own life because I've lived in such a fantasy world. And I think more so now than ever with social media, video games, your access to your phone, everybody is kind of going through life living in this fantasy world, trying to escape their circumstances. And I think once, and I still do it, I mean, we all do it, but once I realized that, like, I haven't experienced my life, and I started experiencing my life, and I started investing money and doing the right things, it just got so much better. And I think I do feel bad for the younger generation because the temptation to retreat from society and live in your head and live on your phones is harder than ever. And so to my fans, you know, what I would say to you guys is just try not to live in the fantasy life. I know cities are rough, and I know we want to go live out in the mountains and do that, but man, life's good. Life's good. If you don't like your life, make it better. You'll enjoy it.
And if we're going to be serious, I'm sick and tired of people in the comments. I mean, I don't let comments get to me, but obviously it's gotten to me because
if murder was legal, there would be so much murder.
Male rage, nihilism. It's not like these comments get a lot of engagement or anyone even sees them, but they're just scattered. They're peppered throughout all my videos, and they're different people. So maybe it's one person from multiple accounts, which, you know, we all have our ghost accounts, but you don't. What do you mean that's creepy? The world is creepy. The internet is creepy. There's nothing not creepy about this. It's all fucking weird. And I don't mean like this video. I mean like life. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's fucking creepy, man. I understand why people are paranoid. I read as many comments as I can until I see a negative one, and then I just stop because I have to go to my crying chamber and contemplate. You know what I mean? We're being serious. So when I say I seriously hate it when I see people in the comments say things like, you need evidence. Like when I make a rant video and I'm just literally just processing my thoughts out loud on camera for you. It's really what I'm doing. Like there's not a whole lot of preparation for my on-camera videos, obviously. I just, go with the flow. Sometimes I need a fluffer. But my fluffer called in sick for the next 2 weeks. Apparently it's leukemia. So I need someone to...
Bid our father, the Sea King, rise from the depths full, foul in his fury. Black waves teeming with salt foam. Just smother this...
Now see, that's crossing the line. So we're going to just reel it in and get serious again.
I don't really have any friends. I don't think any of my friends really like me, and I don't have any hoes, and I can't stop thinking about my ex-girlfriend, and I'm not really in good shape.
The clock says it's time to close now. I guess I better go now. I really like to stay here all night.
Now, when people say things like, oh, Darth, just get to it. Can you just get to it? You're just taking fucking forever to get to it. Why? Just fucking say it. You piss me the fuck off because it takes like 20 fucking minutes to get to what the point of the video even is. Well, then I just fucking feel bad for you because you're missing the whole point. Like, point, head, whew. I can't whistle. I can't whistle with this skin. Whew. Shit goes right over your head. That's all I'm saying. You shouldn't be here. Leave. And I mean that. So for the people that say in the comments, you need evidence to support your fucking claims. These are just conspiracies. You're spreading misinformation. How dare you? How dare you suggest that that beautiful man with an OnlyFans account who makes millions of dollars with his wife on OnlyFans. Oh, I mean, the guy who owns Peanut, the squirrel, well, he owned Peanut, but how dare you say the guy who owned Peanut and had his house raided, which was fucked up. Okay, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. They did that, but it seems a bit excessive for someone who just has a squirrel in their home. Oh, and the raccoon. Forgot about the raccoon. But Darth, they killed Peanut and they cut off his fucking head. Yeah, that's also fucked up. You know, that's fucked up.
But you can't have an opinion about him. He's innocent.
He is not a con man, okay? He is a beautiful man with a beautiful penis. I may have subscribed to his OnlyFans. How could you say that these people who are voting for Trump, who helped Trump win, how could you say it? How could you say that they're guilty of scamming people with no evidence? I'm going to say this once. I've said it actually like 100 times before in the past, but I'm going to just, refresh your memories. I'm not here to cater or to kowtow to anyone's fucking feelings or opinions. I am here to share my fucking opinions. And if I have a gut feeling about someone, if I get the icky fucking gutty vibes that this person is not a good person,
we will make no distinction between the terrorists who committed these acts and those who harbored them.
That they're doing this for alternative motives, then the Peanut, the precious fucking Peanut. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you.
Fuck yourself.
Regardless of how the media and social media are chalking these people up to be, I'm allowed to exercise my First Amendment right. I don't need to have evidence to have a gut feeling and share my opinion. I don't have evidence that he's a con artist, that he's a con man. I believe that all things will come to the light, eventually.
Why should I listen to you? You're nothing but an inflated windbag of a head.
I just get bad vibes from the dude. Sure, he's a tall glass of dolphin milk, but I just can't stand listening to his fucking crocodile tears. It's like he's trying his hardest to cry, but he just can't, conjure them up.
And it's easier for a whole lot of people.
But his Helga, whatever the fuck her name is, she's doing great. She obviously paid attention at acting school.
So I don't give a fuck what they say. My own mother doesn't believe in me. I went to see her today. She doubled down on telling me she doesn't believe I'm a rapper.
Regardless, I don't need fucking evidence. This isn't an evidence-based channel. Now, there are videos that I produce that are strictly evidence-based. Strictly information-based. With facts and receipts and everything to back it up. But when I get on camera and I just talk about my feelings.
Cheers.
I talk about what's bugging me. What's stirring in this fucking crazy brain of mine.
Oh my god, guys, I just fucking realized. I'm fucking goated, bro. I can't.
Can't go along with the just keep your mouth shut. Just don't say what you were going to say. Bury it. Swallow it. Forget about it. Your opinions are harmful. You are just spreading disinformation and misinformation. Misinformation and disinformation. You're just a conspiratorial nut job. You're a fucking hack and a fraud, Darth. Oh, am I? Why? Because I think someone who voted for Trump and helped Trump win and save America, make it great again. Because this fucking douche owned a squirrel, and voted for Trump, I'm supposed to just, what? Believe every word out of his fucking mouth? I don't even know the dude. I don't trust anybody, especially if it's coming from the TV or my phone. Oh yeah, that goes two ways. That goes two ways. I'm talking about me to you. I'm just putting out my fucking thoughts, and you're not going to censor my thoughts. I didn't start this channel to rant about things I don't want to talk about, or to censor myself, or to be controlled. And if it's not them controlling me, it's just me controlling myself. And I don't have control when I hit record, because this is a fucking show. It's a show.
Irrational, that's right. Back to reality, we pour, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Ain't nothing casualty at war, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. 2 bullets in my Uncle Tony head. My Tony head, my Tony. He said one day I'll be on tour, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. That Louis burgers never be the same. Won't be the same, won't be the same. A Louis belt that never ease that pain. Won't ease that pain, won't ease. But I'ma purchase when that day.
It's a take it or leave it kind of show. You don't have to believe or to disbelieve anything or everything you see. You don't have to take this seriously. You can just take it as one big fucking joke, one big social experiment.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life. It's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, thirsty for a distraction from time unspent, spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time. It's brilliant, and it's dangerous. I feel as if I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm. All these little consumers, all of these lost and bored people consuming anything that they're told to consume. So I am the villain, because I've made myself one.
Where's my fucking hat? This is all just one big psyop. Darth News is a psyop.
Darth News is a psyop.
He's paid off by the CIA. He's here to just really confuse everybody and make people question reality and Yeah, don't question reality. Stay asleep.
No matter who wins the election today, you must remember what actually matters. They want us distracted and divided while they profit off of our pain.
You keep thinking your voting matters, like...
I'm sorry!
Look, I'm happy Trump won. He was picked. That's my point. You all think, oh, because Trump won, because like what, 4 years ago, we're like, oh, you stole the election, blah, 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 blah. Fucking, you cheated and you rigged it. It's just, the system's fucked. Democracy is lost. They're going to rig this election and then he wins. And then everyone's like, oh no, maybe the election is secure again. Maybe the power is back in the hands of the people.
So, turns out, voting works. It's real. As much as we fucking thought they had it rigged, as much as we thought there was shenanigans and bullshit, and it's just a puppet show, and there's no way anybody could buck the system, turns out voting is still real.
Well, maybe that's exactly what they fucking want you to think. Maybe that's exactly what they're doing. They picked Trump because they wanted people to just calm the fuck down and believe that, you know, the people are in control. Your vote matters. You won. He won the popular vote. I mean, dare I say, I'm going to go as far as... I just heard a bird. There's a fucking bird in here. Do you hear that? All right, I'm not kidding. All right, just time out.
Okay. We're rolling, okay. The horrible thing about having horrible people in your life is it can ruin your faith in people. But one thing that it does do, it makes you really appreciate good people. If you can get past it. You don't appreciate sunshine unless you experience a lot of rain. You have to feel cold to appreciate the warmth. You've got to let go of that stuff from the past because it just doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you choose to be now. Forgiveness is the only answer. It takes time, you can't really force it, you know, but all any of us are is just kids that are just getting older, you know, and just trying our best in the world.
Well, I couldn't find the bird, but that was weird. Forgot what I was saying.
Now, we're here with the guest named Laura. She's a crackhead, and I'm just trying to figure out what made her choose to do that. Why did you try it when you knew that it was a stupid decision?
You don't know what it's like? Have you ever tried crack?
I haven't tried crack.
Why don't you go try some crack and then come back and judge me?
Audience, should Maurice try some crack today? Well, bring some crack out. I'll give it a go. Wow, I have choices. Okay. All right, thanks. All right, here goes nothing. I don't feel anything.
Forgot what I was saying. Because if they let the bad guys win once in a while, which that's obviously all just a farce and a delusional perspective for anyone to have, because they're all the bad guys. Oh, but Trump's the good guy. Look, I voted for him twice. I didn't vote this time because fuck them. Fuck all of them. They're all controlled, they're all picked, they're all owned, bought, and paid for. Someone's pulling the strings. No matter how much you want to believe Trump is making all the decisions, someone is okaying all of those decisions. Let the bad guys, let the Republicans have it one more time so everyone just chills out. No one questions the election anymore. We're back on track. Democracy and liberty and freedom for all. Woo! America, woo! Let's conquer the world. All I'm saying is, when you think you have it figured out, there's 10 more layers that completely shatter any version of reality that you thought was real. Everything is a mirage, an illusion, smoke and mirrors. It's all a distraction. All of it. The fact that people think going to the voting booth and pushing a button means that they're gonna have a say in the outcome of an election is insane. I'm sorry. They're picked. Whether it's Trump, Kamala, Biden, Obama, it doesn't fucking matter. Because the only way these motherfucking evil sons of bitches who control everything get away with all of this is because of the two-party system that they have drilled into your brains. They have indoctrinated you, made you drink the Kool-Aid since birth, that this is the way. This is the way. Now, I'm not saying fucking socialism or fuck communism, fuck Marxism, fuck all that shit. That's not good either. I'm not saying I have any answers here. I'm just saying, because we have this two-party system, I mean, sure, there's the independents and the Green Party, the Ralph Naders and the fucking, the RFKs and the Jill Steins, but there is no chance a third party will ever win the election. I mean, Trump had to become a Republican just to win. He wouldn't have won if he was just an independent. They needed him to be Republican because they need you to believe that you have the freedom of choice. Now, the two-party system and two candidates who have immense political power and influence and wealth and money and a family bloodline of royalty, you think they got there by accident? You think these two people just got lucky? They just worked their ass off. They just got to the top. Everything that happens according to a plan. It's not fucking random. Like these wildfires that are just popping up in California, that shit's not random. That's what happens when HARP meets Jewish space lasers.
About Jewish space lasers. Tell us about Jewish space lasers.
No, why don't you go talk about Jewish space lasers, and really, why don't you fuck off? How about that?
Catch me outside, how about that?
The fires burning at this hour near Los Angeles. Multiple wildfires raging, fueled by the strongest Santa Ana wind event so far this year. Several people injured, homes burning to the ground, evacuations underway at this hour. The planes battling the flames, now being grounded because of the winds. ABC's Melissa Adon is in Ventura County, California tonight.
Tonight, multiple homes in flames in Southern California, a wildfire emergency fueled by howling Santa Ana winds.
Right now, there's absolutely no containment on this. It is burning out of control.
In Ventura County, the mountain fire burning nearly 9,000 acres in just 4.5 hours.
I texted my husband about 8:55 and I said, I smell smoke and it seems close. And I went outside and I saw all the black smoke coming. So we just started getting our animals, and within 30 minutes, it was already coming.
We're going to have numerous fatalities in here if we don't have companies engaged. Do what you need to do to save lives.
Sheriff's deputies racing door to door, rescuing trapped elderly residents in wheelchairs. Just south of there, the Broad Fire in Malibu, starting in dry brush, quickly jumping to homes.
Probably close to 50-mile-an-hour gusts, and it makes it nearly impossible to save a home once it starts on fire in conditions like these.
Authorities shutting the Pacific Coast Highway in both directions as fire crews assaulted the fire from the ground. Choppers.
Yeah, that's more brainwashing, because we're just supposed to believe this is the Santa Ana winds, the winds, and a lightning struck, and it was just there's just fire, there's just wildfires every year, but these wildfires just keep increasing by tenfold. So there's just so many fucking wildfires, and it's all from natural causes or PG&E, but mostly lightning. It's all lightning strikes, and it's part of the natural thing, because these trees, they got to burn away all the dead ones, then new things grow, and it's good for the land. And I'm not saying wildfires don't happen. I'm not saying I'm right about everything, but I was right about the Liam Payne situation. A couple videos back, I mentioned how Liam Payne was most likely on drugs and then was pushed off his balcony. He didn't jump. It wasn't suicide. He didn't slip. He wasn't of a sober mind. I said he was probably on drugs trying to impress his boyfriend. He's not gay? Yeah, he is. You're in a boy band, you're a faggot. That's just facts. Justin Timberlake is a fag. Of course he's...
To the Index, police say 3 persons of interest have been detained in connection with the death of former One Direction singer Liam Payne. Authorities say he had drugs in his system when he fell from the 3rd floor balcony of his hotel room in Buenos Aires. Police detaining 2 hotel workers accused of supplying the drugs and raiding the home of a friend, also detained.
So, I'm just saying, I told you so. I was right, and I love being right. There's no better feeling than being right, Like when we find out eventually that the motherfucker who owned Peanut is scamming everybody. Oh, but I don't know how am I going to pay for all of my animals? I got 300 animals. How am I going to pay for them? Peanut was providing the food and the shelter and the care all these rescue animals needed. Without Peanut, they're all going to die or go back to the slaughterhouse. What are we going to do? The motherfucker already made $1 million in a year on OnlyFans. He's a top earner on OnlyFans. Him and his slut wife. Fuck on camera for money. That's what they do. That's how they make, that's how they pay for everything. The squirrel thing, that's a fucking front. That's just for fun. That's to take the attention off the fact that they're porn stars. Essentially. I mean, what the fuck else are we doing? Regardless. I was right. I was right about Liam. The member of One Direction was not sober when he slipped and fell off the balcony. Why he was on a balcony, who knows? I don't know. We haven't even seen a picture of the balcony. So we don't know, like, if it was the kind of balcony you can even, like, stand on. Like, did he just fall over the railing? But I was right. He was on drugs. The kid was on drugs, and the drugs were provided by these hotel employees, which, for some weird reason, we don't even know their names. We don't know their names. Who are they? Why don't we know their names? They are directly implicated in the death of a super famous singer of a boy band, a gay, super gay boy band, where they sing gay songs about gay things in front of a gay audience. They're bisexuals now? Non-binaries. In front of a non-binary audience. I mean, they all look so feminine and so fucking soft. You know, all those motherfuckers from One Direction. Oh, don't talk bad about the dead people. I didn't know him, so shut the fuck up. I don't, you know, like, people die all the time. I don't give a fuck when people die. If someone I know dies, then yeah, it's a big deal. But I'm not going to spend my fucking time or energy, like, actually getting into, like, the sadness of some person I don't even know dying. So fuck Liam. He shouldn't have been on that balcony. He shouldn't have taken those drugs, and those guys should not have pushed him off the balcony, because they did. They did. They drugged him up, and they killed him. Or like I said before, it was probably his time to go. His contract that he signed in blood was up. He had his fun. He made his fortune. He fucked his women and his men and his animals. I heard he fucked animals. See, you can't trust anything I say. Is that true? Did he? He probably did. But I just made that up. But he probably did. So let that sink in for a second. Just bake your noodle for 4 or 5 minutes. So Liam was clearly murdered willingly. You know, he probably knew it was the day. It was the night. It was going to happen. And there's no way around it. Like when the Illuminati or the whatever, when they tell you your time's up, it's up. Like, it does. Like, you're not going to hide. Your time's up. You sold your soul. They own you. You think it was a joke? It's all just theater. It's all just, you know. No, it's real. You sold your soul. And again, conspiracy, I have no evidence, but fuck you. This is not an evidence-based video. This is an opinion show. But my opinion is that the two men who gave him the drugs did so because he, as in Liam, requested the drugs. He probably needed them because he knew what was coming and he knew it was imminent. So they let him get a little bit high, or maybe really high. Who knows how much drugs was in his system? He could have taken a lot. I would have taken a lot. If I knew I was about to die, I'd be like on the moon. And when he was finally ready, they just pushed him. But you shouldn't listen to a word I'm saying because I am bad. I'm a bad, bad, bad influence on the world and your mind.
Ooh, thank you for the rose. Ooh, not the hot spicy pepper. No, not the hot spicy pepper. No, I don't like it, a hot spicy pepper.
Yeah, but Darth, I still don't understand why you didn't vote for Trump. I just can't get it through my little NPC brain. Oh. Well, because he's owned by Israel, and fuck Israel. And I didn't vote for Kamala because fuck communism. So whatever bad happens, I'm just going to blame it on the people who voted.
These are the kind of guys you like to smack in the ass.
I love you too, but you're not my type.
I mean, when it comes to my politics, my spirit animal is George Carlin, with a little dash of Tim Dillon, and a little bit of Bren, and a whole lot of douchebag. But don't worry about him.
Do you really think he's different down there? Combs his hair differently, laughs at different jokes. Maybe he loves it, you're right. But maybe he doesn't. Maybe he dreams every day about clawing his way to the surface. But you wouldn't know. You'll never know.
So when people say, why don't you go out and vote? Fuck them. Fuck them. Why didn't I vote? Because fuck the whole system. I love this country. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I'm no pansy-ass pussy.
What the hell are you talking about?
Turns out you were radicalized by the Russians.
Fuck you. I'm no godless, dickless commie. I'm red-blooded. But not commie red. Red, white, and blue red. I fart the Star-Spangled Banner.
You're pretty fucking weird, dude.
Yeah? Knock, knock. Who's there? Go fuck your face.
I'm all about God, guns, and country, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm all about that shit. But that's not the point. The point is, I'm no fucking commie. I'm not a goddamn fascist. I'm not some fucking alt-right QAnon psychopath. But I'm on my way to becoming that. As long as you stay subscribed, you and me, oh, we're good. We're bueno. We're mucho gusto de buenos. We're por favor tabalo hermano. El gato de pantalone. Those are real words in real Mexicantana. All right, I'm half serious. Yes, I wanted to make a video to tell all you people, you need evidence that this is an opinion show. I wanted to make a video to tell you that, but I also wanted to tell all of you that if you enjoy these antics, if you enjoy these rants to myself, these all too self-aware rants to myself, they're no longer going to be uploaded onto this channel. They will be at my second channel. The handle is @DarthLander, but the channel name is Darthland. It is my second channel. That channel is now monetized. This channel is demonetized. So after 2.5 years, my second channel was finally accepted for monetization. So I'm going to be posting these videos over there now. There'll be no news, real news over there, just rants. And on Darth News, this is going to be strictly my version of edited news, information, content, you know, New World Order videos. This ain't the news videos. That's what this channel is going to be moving forward. I might pop in here and there and say, you know, hi, I exist, but, you know, maybe just remind you to go to my second channel in case you missed me. You're like, where's Darth at? I haven't seen him in 5 months. Well, that's because I'm uploading me on the other channel. So fucking go subscribe. So if you go watch videos over there, I might actually be able to feed my child. More than just frozen breast milk. I mean, I warm it up. Or sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just like, fuck it. Here's a popsicle. All right, amigos. I think that wraps up everything I have to say on this video. I got no more thoughts. My thoughts end with the video. And they're slowly fading away. Until I go to bed. And I just keep thinking because I'm dreaming. And then regardless, this is the end of the video. So I want to say thank you so much for making it to this part. I mean, I feel like most people make it to about 30 seconds into a video and they leave. So if you made it 30 minutes into a video, like you're like a fucking legend. Like you are like my favorite person, like, ever. Because I feel like if a video gets 3,000 views, 7 of you will make it to the end. So by the time you get to this part of the video, it's very intimate, you know? Like, it's like I'm touching you. I'm touching your soul. We're bonding. This is a bonding. We're bonding.
What the fuck did you say?
It's literally nothing.
Until we meet again, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. And as always, don't forget to pull out, okay? Unless you want a child. I'm sorry, what? Abortion is healthcare? Is that, did you say? It's healthcare. You hear this guy? So apparently abortion is a form of healthcare and birth control. It's a form of birth control. You hear that? Well, too bad, because we own your bodies now, bitch. The men own your bodies. Woo! We win again.
We control your bodies. Hey, bitch, we control your bodies. Guess what? Guys win again, okay? Men win again. And yes, we control your bodies.
You want an abortion? Not going to happen. You're going to go to prison for life because you took a life, you sick fuck. You know, in all seriousness, though, my thoughts on abortion have been dramatically, like radically flipped. Like, once you have a child, an unexpected child nonetheless, the perfect kind of child to abort, just, you know, yank it out of there. Just, that's so fucked up. I can't imagine, I cannot fucking imagine aborting my daughter. Like, I just can't, I don't know what I would do with myself if she didn't exist. Like, she has profoundly changed my life for the better. Now, I know I'm an asshole on camera, but off camera, I'm a loving, attentive, caring father and husband. And all I want to do is just be there for my kids, no matter what. So I can't look at my 5-month-old daughter in the eyes and even fathom her not existing because we got an abortion. Because we weren't ready. It's my body, my choice. So yeah, the idea of, you know, ripping a baby's limbs apart inside the womb and taking each limb and dropping it into a bucket, well, that disturbs me, and it feels really satanic. So if you don't pull out, which you should, but if you don't, understand that there's consequences, and that following through and accepting those consequences might be the best thing that ever fucking happened to you. By the way, I don't swear around my kid, ever. I save the bad words for the cameras. Because free speech. Fucking faggot.